Let's talk about why it's so hard to lose weight over the age of 40. There are so many changes that happen hormonally and physiologically. And as we age, weight loss gets harder and harder because of this. What I constantly see with my patients is that they immediately start to cut calories or add more workouts to their routine. And since weight gain over the age of 40 typically isn't due to overeating, these strategies don't tend to work. I've heard so many women say, I don't eat as nearly as much as I used to, but I'm still gaining weight, or I can't lose this extra 15 to 20 pounds. What's common in perimenopause and menopause is not only the weight gain, but where it gets stored. And for most, this is in the abdomen. And once it's there, it's very difficult to get rid of. So here are two reasons why this is happening, and here are some tips on how to address it. Number one, declining estrogen. The older we get, the less estrogen we make. Estrogen has two receptors, alpha and beta, and as we get older, the ratio of these receptors change. And that causes us to hold on to more weight. In order to make more estrogen, the body uses fat tissue to do a process called aromatization. So we hold on to fat in order to make more estrogen. But since your ovaries aren't making the levels of estrogen as before, you continue to hold on to that weight. That's why some women can lose quite a few pounds or have less resistance to weight loss when starting estrogen replacement therapy, where we are bringing estrogen back into the system. So for a lot of my patients, hormone support helps reduce the resistance for weight loss. Number two, insulin is a hormone that gets secreted by the pancreas when sugar enters the blood. We'll refer to sugar in the blood as glucose. Since we can't have a large amount of glucose just floating around, insulin tells certain tissues in our body to remove glucose from the blood and store it for energy. And we have three main places that our body stores glucose: our liver, our muscle, and fat tissue. And it gets stored in that order. So once liver is full, then glucose gets stored in the muscle. Once our muscle is full, then the overflow goes to adipose or fat tissue. However, and this is a big one, as women get older, their lean muscle to fat ratio changes. And this could be for many reasons, mostly due to lack of resistance or weight training and a decrease in overall activity in general. So if we don't have enough muscle tissue, then once our liver is full, the rest goes straight to fat. And this is a big reason why women need to focus on building muscle and not so much on cutting calories to lose weight or increasing cardio. Now, in order to lose weight, we always want to be in a caloric deficiency. However, we can't overdo it. So the caloric deficiency shouldn't be more than 200 to 300 calories below your daily caloric intake. But what's more important is building muscle and increasing healthy fats, protein in the diet, and reducing simple carbohydrates, and really focusing on whole food intake.